How long did you practice to get that accent so perfect?
Oh, I didn't really ever practice it. I just kind of, you see, originally, this must make a really good shot. Oh, there it is.
Here's the camera.
You look like someone I would have gone to college with. Look at her little rosy cheeks.
Yeah, would we have been friends in college?
You look like you just finished doing 100 sit-ups.
Makeup.
Oh, that's nice.
I just finished 2 hours in makeup.
Look, we have an accent question going here.
An accent question? Yep. Oh, you know, here's the thing. When I first started to talk to my producers, Tom Miller and Bob Boyette, years ago about doing the series, they said, what do you want to do? We want him to be from somewhere. And I said, okay, but it has to be specific because I want it to be, and they said, it'd be more fun if you just made it up. And I said, no, 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 it's got to be specific. So I went and tortured myself and tried to learn, you know, a Greek accent or something. And they finally said, you know, are you sure, really sure you want to go through with this? And they finally convinced me to just kind of make it up as I went along so that we could invent our own country. So in fact, I never really did any work on it. But in the movie, in Blame It on the Bellboy, that's not a made-up accent. That's a real Venetian accent. And it's as close as I could come. So I did study for that one.
My favorite one, though, was the movie, Eddie Murphy's movie.
Yes, but can I tickle you with this?
Sure.
No. Can I just tickle you with this? Now hold still, please. I just want to just tickle. Oh, she's got good control.
Good control. Because I'm afraid if I move, I'll lose my hearing in this ear.
Control of what? Are we talking
no, but I mean,
here?
no, but no, I just think that's good. What a cute mouth she has. All right.
Thank you.
Now, look at all this space.
Do we have any more questions from the audience? We're up here. Hey, wait, come on over here.
Wait, she has a question. What is it?
Where do you really come from?
Where do I really come? I was born in New York City at 3rd Avenue and 66.
Here, anybody else? Question? Wait a minute, here's a question.
Not yet, but close.
Okay.
What did you think now?
I
Because they still got a twinkle in my eye.
Who does the choreography for his dancing?
Bronson?
In his
Question over here about your dancing.
Yes, a question?
Who does the choreography?
All the stuff that we do?
Yeah.
Well, 99.9% of the time, we'd make it up ourselves. One time we had a show, thank you. Just one time we had a show where we were supposed to be doing a rap video, and they brought in an actual choreographer named John Champion, who choreographed it, because that was dancing with backup dancers who would have been killed if we had made a wrong step. But when we just do goofy stuff, we just make it up ourselves.
That's what I meant, the goofy stuff.
Oh yeah, we make it up ourselves.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay. One last question. Anybody else?
Well, I have a question for me. No, I don't.
Yes,
no, I don't.
Yes, what is
This
it? Go
is so
ahead.
pretty. I keep looking for like the string that's on this, and there's nothing. We're just floating.
Hi, as a fellow actor and an admirer of yours, I was wondering where you got your start and your big break.
Well, my start and my big break happened separately. Tom Cruise, what does that say?
We'll get to that
Is
next.
he coming soon?
No, we'll do that, then we'll get to John first.
I got my start. Is he on the show today? I got my start when I was in college. There was a play in New York called Cloud 9, and a teacher at Yale, which is where I was going to school, was writing the music for it. And he got me an audition for it. I was an undergrad, but he said, you know, I think I could get you in. So he got me in. His name was Maury Yeston, and bless his heart, I went down and did the audition, and the casting director later cast me in my first show off-Broadway, which was called Poor Little Lambs. That was my first, that's how I got started. But then my big break was Beverly Hills Cop, because after that, the producers of Perfect Strangers had this idea for a show about an immigrant, and they didn't know who would play it, and when they saw the movie, they offered it to me, so that happened.
Oh,
I'd have to call that my big break.
Could you do a little of that accent?
Well,
Because you were just like...
Yeah. All right. Well, you see, that character was based on an Israeli makeup woman who used to make me up, and she would wear sunglasses when she did my makeup, which she was a very snotty lady, but she just had a major attitude. She would put on sunglasses and do it, and I was like, can you see the color of my face? And she'd say, please shut up, I'm just going to do it the way I want. And then, but then, the thing that I loved, I mean, actually, she was kind of a pain in the behind, but there used to be this really nice assistant director named Steve who used to come in, and he'd see me sitting there and her kind of being just kind of really cool with me, and he'd say, does anyone want to hear a really good joke? And she'd say, shut up, Steve, you're not funny, you're stupid. And so I just used her.
Does she know? Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, she knows. Because she went to see the movie with some friends, and they said, they didn't hear the accent, because I think they all had accents too, but they noticed that I had imitated her hands.
Did she find it amusing?
She found it very amusing, which was nice.
were
Because
talking
she was
about...
sure a pain in the butt on the set, but she's, you know, people that are pains in the
got
butt can be
something out of
nice,
it.
you know what I mean?
We were talking about risky business and Tom Cruise and working...
Look, it says rap. That means you cannot talk about that. I know what that means.
But did he help you lose your virginity or something?
Is this...
In the movie.
When you say rap and you say bye-bye, that means bye-bye to me totally, or
means-
just this segment? What does that say? Thanks, Bronson.
Bronson.
Remember, blame it on the bellboy. Movie theaters everywhere. I guess that means I have to go now.
Bye, Bronson.
Bye.
Next, Dorothy, I've got a refrigerator full of leftovers.
Then, Rolanda, why don't you just clean it out?
Because we're going to work magic on those leftovers next.